cover, and here you will see the learning outcomes. Modes of programming in Python. There are two modes of running Python. One is called the interactive mode, which is basically a command mode. And the other is the script mode, where you run the code after writing the code. Interactive mode. This mode allows you to communicate with the Python. That means the computer, basically, right? With Python, and the Python will respond to you, which is called the interaction. Interaction means both-way communication, right? This is easy for beginners. Why? As soon as you give a command, Python says, okay, I accepted, and this is the answer very quickly. On the other hand, if there's an error, he will indicate, this is an error, I can't understand this, right? So therefore, Python is so easy. So recently, Python is the language that's very attractive and easy for the beginners. Now let us see interactive mode or the command mode. In the command mode, you will see Python's prompt that it says, I am ready. I am ready to serve you. I am ready to accept your commands. Now look at this screen. Here I am giving some commands to Python, and the Python has given me the feedback or the interactive response. Here you will see 1, 2, 3, and here wrong syntax. In this command, you will see the wrong syntax, because here you have opened the quotes, single quote, and you have not closed, right? So Python will indicate there's an error, and Python will respond you in the error mode, right? So this is called the interactive mode. So let me get at Python and let us see how we use it. Let me type and show you. Right. For example, we have done these things previously. If I say, what is 2 plus 3? This says, so add 2 to 3 and give the answer. It says 5. But if you write this in a professional way, we use print. Print is an output oriented command. Print, right? U plus 2 plus 3. That's all you will get. So this is the professional way of communicating with Python, and this is the non-professional way, or the easy or the quick way, right? Let me show you another thing. If I say, let me write a string. Let me write a string, Sigiriya. It gives you the response. So I have accepted it, right? Suppose you want to write this command in a professional way with this double quotes. Let us see. Print. If you want to write something in an enhanced manner by using this double quotes, you have to start with the single quote. Single quote. But don't forget to close it at the end. Okay? And you say, now you put Sigiriya. Sigiriya, and close it, and close the syntax or the print commands in single quote, right? Now here you will get Sigiriya in double quotes. Okay. So let me write another one and show you. Now, for example, before that, if I write this and if I forget to close this one, it says, oh, error. You see, end of line is a syntax error. Syntax error means always it's a wrong grammar. In a language, you will see one thing is just like in our languages, even in Python, we have grammar. So this is a grammatical mistake. So therefore, we correct it by using, by closing it with the single quote. Okay. For example, say now you want to write 2 to the power 2 or 5 to the power 2. Say you put 5 to the power 2 interactive mode. It will give you 25, right? But if you want to write in a professional way, we say print, right? 5 to the power 2 this way. If you want to write more in a beautiful way, right? We describe this one by putting 5 to the power. So normally people use to indicate power in the normal way, right? In mathematics, power 2. It's not a standard, right? And you write is equal to, close it. This is a label that describes the output. Put a comma and write 5 to the power 2. So 5 to the power 2 is 25. So this is bit beautiful. Okay. But if you want to write this still in a better way, what you do is you write 5, put a Unicode character. I will teach you in the next lessons how to use Unicode to write beautiful statements. 5, right? Now you say U, simple U. Not V2, simple capital does not matter, right? This says squared, 5 to the power. You will see when I run it. And you write 2 now. I want it 2 now, right? So let me this time write 3. Otherwise, you'll confuse V2 with the other two. So 5 to the power 3, right? And now you enter here, change it to 3 and enter. I'm getting 5 to the power 3. 5 to the power 3 is equal to 125. So this is a beautiful statement and more professional. We will be learning how to write, these things very soon. You will be very happy to, know that Python is very simple and very powerful. To write these things in other languages, it's very difficult, right? Believe me. Okay, let us go to the lesson back. Right, so it will give you the result O and error, which is called the interaction, right? Interaction will bring you either results or errors, one of these. So before you start the script mode, the next one is the script mode. No? Before you start script mode, I told you to make a directory to save your programs. Okay, so this is the way I have already done it. Still, if you want, I can explain a bit. Go to the PC symbol number 1, right? Click on that one, right? And you will get this menu, right? This PC. Now you select whatever the drive that you want to create a directory. Number 2, for example, here I'm going to use my C drive, right? C drive. Okay, so select it. Now you go to the file mode, right? This in the operating system, file, new folder, file, new folder. Click on that one because now we are on C drive. Then after that, right? This is the new folder. Click on this one, file. You will get this one. Select the drive and click on new folder. Right now, in the new folder, you will see a place to type your name. So you put my work, something like this, like this one. So this is the place that you can type now. It says C drive. I'm going to create a new folder here. You type my work. Oh, even your name is okay, no problem, right? Right. And click outside. Right. So that will create, we have created the working directory in the C drive, and this is my drive. This is my working folder, work folder. Here, the purpose is we are going to save our programs throughout so that it will not go here and there in your computer. Okay, so it is explained in a few other parts as well. Okay. So now my work folder is open now, so that you can now save. You see, it says the folder is empty, and here you will see C:\/ means root directory, and there's a directory called my work directory, and the folder are the same. Now we are ready to start the script mode, which is the second mode of Python, right? Script mode of Python. Now, I have already told you, in Python, when you install Python, you get an IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So this is the native IDE coming up with Python, right? So I advise you to use this one. Sometimes people think, there are better things. Yeah, there are better things in the world. Nobody can say this is disadvantages and this is advantages. This is good. This is better. This is bad. This is ugly. Right? It depends on the person. Right? But Python, as a new person to Python or the novice, I want you to start with idle, right? Use the native IDE of Python, which is IDLE. There are many IDE interfaces, right? I don't recommend, right? Some are not updated, right? Some are not updated. So you will not get the things that you need. So that will be a problem always, creating problems. So opening up the idle in Python. So this is the idle. You see, can you see? I opened it by clicking in my here. I have put it to the bar. Python symbol. So I just have to click that only, right? Click that only, right? And to go to the script mode, you have to click here. So this is the idle shell. Idle shell. To go to the editor. Editor is a software that you need to type. You need to type commands or the code, right? Do you see untitled? Untitled means we have still not, given we have not yet given a name for your code. Even I have not typed anything. And here you will see file operations, editing operations, format operations, run. There are some options, right? Where you can, change this height and so on. and also some description, idle shell 3.9.5. So you get the same thing in very similar thing in 11 as well, right? So I'm using, I said I'm using both, right? So now click on file, right? Before that, let us write something. So this is, I am going to now write a small code. I'm using hash symbol. Hash indicates I'm going to write a comment. Comment means I'm going to describe what I'm trying to do. Say my first program in Python, and I will give you a name where I am going to save it. Okay, where I am going to save it. So I say first Python. Oh, let me write first. First, that's enough. .py. First.py. This is for me to understand in the future. Now I know this is the program that I wrote in the first day. Press enter. Now we are here. So press another enter to leave a gap. Because in programming, Python promotes clarity. Clarity. Whatever the things that you read or write should be very clear. Now let me write an instruction. A program is a collection of instructions now. So let me write it. Print. Here you will see there's no command prompt, right? You just write in the editor. Print. So let me write something, right? Hello Python. Hello Python. So I'm writing a string. String means it's not a numeric, non-numeric data item, right? String, collection of characters or a meaningful sentence. Print. Hello Python. Let me write another one. Hello Python. You are great. You are great. Another one. Right. Suppose this is my program. The minimum program contains what? Contains a single instruction, right? So I have written two instructions, similar things. Now what I do is go to file. I want to save as, because first time I had to give a name, no? Save as. Okay. Now I am in C drive. Actually, I am using my pen drive. My folder is there. Can you see in J? So I am going here. You have to go to C and my work folder, right? I am using here bait J colon. Click it. Right. So these are the folders in there, right? So going over here. Can you see here? Z. Z means the last one. It's easy for me to choose. Just blindly go to the last and click without searching everywhere. These are small tricks. Now my name of the folder I have put is Z, that is to appear at the bottom, right? You also can use those tricks. Then date, PROGs, date programs. So now I click on this one, open. Now no names. I have not given any name. So let me give my first, right, FIRST, first. You don't have to give .py because it automatically saves as .py. You just say first and save. Right. Now let me see whether it's there. Okay. Let me see whether it's there. Go to the command mode of the desktop. We have to bring everything now. Let's see, PC. Right. Go to the J drive. It's my flash drive. Select the folder. Right. J here you will see. Now go bottom. You will see Z, simple Z, date programs. Click it here. Now you will see this is the program that we have saved. Okay. Now we confirmed it. Right. Now we go back to our IDLE. Right. Here. Now I have saved it. Can you see the name appears here? It says first.py and it's in J:\/ this is how you designate a drive, Z date programs first.py. And also Python version is also appearing here. Right. Now what you have to do? Go to run. That's all. Go to run. Okay. Now you say either you can press function key 5, but just click run module. That's all. Run module. Can you see? Hello Python. You are great. You are great. That's the output. This is how you write a program. Right? So very soon we'll be using interactive mode as well as the script mode in Python. Okay. So let us go back to the lesson viewer here. So now you can do it yourself. So this I explained, right? This I explained. Here. Okay. So at the end of the lesson, you will see the quiz here. It's covered here, quiz. State whether each of the following 1 to 8 is true or false. Very simple questions I have given. Python is open source and free. Okay, read my lessons and you will see the answers. Open source means source code is free. You can download if you need. You can understand, right? And available to the general public free of charge. That's why I said the inventor of Python, Rossum, is a great person. He wrote the Python language, he created the Python languages and gave to the community, world community free of charge. Python is statically typed, very high language. Right? See whether you have answers in my lessons. If not, I will take these things in the interactive mode. So please note these things in a different paper or in a different books, your difficulties, and ask at the interactive sessions. Okay. Okay, students. Then I have multiple questions, question number 9 and 10. I hope this lesson is very clear how to use interactive mode and the script mode in Python. Okay, so let me finish the class, lesson number 3. Okay, goodbye.